Hello, 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 welcome back to the Pokemon Blue Randomizer. Last time, I'm pretty sure we caught a whole bunch of Pokemon, and I think we beat the Elite Four? I'm gonna say what am I saying? We beat Lieutenant Surge, not the Elite Four, what am I saying? Sorry, it's been a little late since I recorded this. I recorded everything in the last episode, like, in a block. And I was like, okay. Took a little break, and my voice was sort of, giving out. And I was like, okay, well, then I'll just, go back to recording a little bit later, and that's what this is. And I was sort of dumb, and I didn't remember to write down what I did last time. So I'm pretty sure what I did last time was I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon and beat Lieutenant Surge and did Diglett's Cave and everything, which was filled with Electabuzz. I don't remember. My memory is notoriously bad, so I'm hoping now that I'm sort of hoping that moving forward, that we'll basically get to a point where we can just kind of, like, how do I put this, like, okay, Double Slime is hitting so many times again. Just like, yeah, I wanted to get to a point where I can just sort of cruise through it and not worry about it. Like, I'd really like to get to a point where, the fights are basically pretty easy. I suppose I could one-trick, Mewtwo and do that, but... Oh good, a Snorlax. Probably shouldn't be using Hydro Pump as much as I am in this fight, but it's the best attack we got, so... I still need a Flying-type Pokemon. Oh, don't sleep. You dick. I'm really glad rest doesn't make them, regain health every turn. Although I sort of feel like that would be a better use for rest. No, don't... You dick. Stop that. Like, maybe if you used rest and they, like, slightly healed for multiple turns until they woke up. Okay, that's bullshit. Stop waking up after 2 turns. I don't care about his special attack. There we go. Only took, like, 3 Hydro Pumps. Alright, we need to get this item. I don't know what it is. TM37. What's TM37? Well, it seems sort of familiar. Have we gotten TM37 before? Counter. No, we're not teaching Counter. Counter's awful. Basically, all Counter does is if you're hit, it immediately hits back. And... sort of a dumb move. At least I think it's dumb. It might be good if you had, like, a high defense Pokemon. Well, I guess we do have a high defense Pokemon. But it would require you having, like, a high defense or... like, both high defense and high special, so that you didn't get just wrecked by, like, whatever you were attacking. That didn't kill him. Oh well. Of course you crits. Of course. Yeah, we have Farfetch'd as our HM slave. I guess it technically can fly. I'd prefer not to use that as our flying Pokemon. I'd prefer to have a different Pokemon do that, but what are you gonna do, right? Certainly not gonna use Farfetch'd as a Pokemon. Alright, fuck you. I sort of just want to see what the Pokemon are over here. Could be nothing, but could be something interesting. Although I guess if I was going for speed, I wouldn't do that, but then again... So I've been thinking about whether or not I want to do like a speed run of this game or something, or like the randomizer. I basically have to one-trick whatever Pokemon I was using. Like, I'd have to find, like, a really good Pokemon and just one-trick it, I think. Possibly, like, 1 or 2. with an HM slave. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. Like, I don't know if I would try to do like a speed run of blue specifically. I may do a randomizer of gold and silver first. Maybe fire red and leaf green. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see how I feel by the end of this run. If it ends up taking like 5 hours because I'm fighting everything. Ends up taking like 5 hours because I'm ending up fighting everything. Damn it. Yeah, well. The only thing I wish is that there was a way to turn off the stupid alarm for when you're weak. It's the most annoying sound. Yes, give me all your money. Alright. I think there's an item here in that bush. More Mr. Mimes. Why are there Mr. Mimes in all of the... There are more Mr. Mimes in this world than there are actual Mr. Mimes. I actually don't know what guard spec does. I think it just protects you against critical hits. Possibly, I don't know. Bell Sprouts. Well, we already have Bell Sprouts. We already have a level 5 Bell Sprout. I'd be real disappointed if that's all that's here. Come on. When I actually want to encounter a wild Pokemon... Oh, there's Pikachu. That'd be a nice electric type. So I want to catch a Pikachu. I have to level it. I'd have to level it up off critical hit. Alright, never mind then. But just knowing that there's Pikachu there, I don't think I would want to catch a Pikachu. I don't think. Possibly, I don't know. I'll think on it. I'll figure out by the end of the episode if I want to catch a Pikachu or not. If I do, I'll level it up off screen. Or off camera, I guess. Probably heal him just so he's not... so the alarm isn't fucking going off. Whoever designed that was the worst. I don't know whose plan that was, but... it was the worst idea they could have had. Okay, we're dead, at least. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna deal with you immediately. There we go. Alright, done with you. And this guy. Not sure why anyone would want to go to Lavender Town. Lavender Town's a shitty place to be. It's just got a giant mausoleum, and that's it. That's its claim to fame. It's a necropolis. I don't actually want to deal with whatever Vileplume's various mists and whatnot are. We're just gonna get rid of him. Execute. Well... I sort of wanted to level my other Pokemon up, but, apparently Mewtwo's gonna get all the experience. Because Mewtwo just never gets killed. Well, I should use Swift there, but whatever. Victreebel. Okay. Interesting how Victreebel's sprite doesn't look as fat and bloated and unhappy as it does later. Also, I think the, what do you call it, the perspective on Parasect is a little weird the more I look on it. Alright. Alright, so there's, like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if there's anything in here specially, or just a random... Okay, I don't know if we can actually catch this Pikachu without, like... without instant killing it. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna... don't think it's gonna work. You ever wonder why grown-ass men are challenging 11-year-old boys to fights? Isn't that a little weird? I really would like to get Psybeam. I know I've said that before, but I really... Motherfucker. If only we were like Snorlax and immediately wake up from sleep every single time on our second turn. We're not that lucky. Also, what is Execute throwing at me exactly? Itself? Damn it. I suppose I could use an item to wake it up, but... why? Seems like a waste. Although I'm never going to remember to use them, so... But I feel like there'd be a situation where I would absolutely need them. God damn it, stop using Barrage. Do anything else. How is it every Pokemon has really long, boring moves? There's a lot of those, like Wrap, Barrage, Bind, Double Kick, Double Slap. A whole lot of moves like that, now I'm thinking about it. Yuji's gonna be way over-leveled by the time we're done doing this. Okay. I'm trying to think of what the next limit on, is there anything over here? No. I thought there was something over here, other than the trainer. Guess not. I mean, it's not long because we got the bike, but still, it's a pain in the ass. Man, Weeping Bell looks so happy. Even though his name is Weeping Bell. Oh yeah, and then you have his soul trapped in your Pokeball for the rest of your life. Or its unlife, I guess. How can a ghost faint? I think about it, how does a ghost Pokemon actually faint? It's already dead. Not much more it can do other than die. It's already dead. I don't think there's any items over here. I do know that there's the... I'm trying to remember if the electrical area is actually like... So like there's a power plant area over there, and I'm trying to remember if that's actually required, or if there's a point in the game where you actually have to do that. I know there's an item over on one of these. I think there is, at least. What am I doing? I have a bicycle. What the f*** am I doing? Or maybe not. I could have sworn there was an item. Maybe not. I do question if they've been to Pokemon Gym a few times and they lost every single time. How on earth they have high-level Pokemon? Or medium-level Pokemon, I guess. It's a ground type, isn't it? Well, I didn't need to do that well. Wheezing, I didn't realize Graveler was level 30, never mind. Notice how horrifying Wheezing actually looks. Looks like a cancerous growth. It's got a coughing, and then there's a second coughing, and what appears to be a third coughing growing out of it. A little horrifying. It's funny, which is sad, because Coughing's such a cute Pokemon, you know? He's all happy, because he's high as fuck, even with the skull and crossbones that naturally develops on his body. Alright. Last thing we're gonna do... Last thing we're going to do... we already have one of you. We don't need any more. Let's just check this to see if there's any Pokemon we actually want. If there is, we'll catch it, and if not... Metapods. No. Watch me, like, in a later episode need to catch more Pokemon. I don't think we ever do, but... maybe we do, I don't know. Definitely don't need the item finder, so... okay, if it's just gonna be Metapods and Geodudes, I'm not going to, not gonna pick anything up here. Why does Geodude from the front look like it's got hair? It's just the dumbest look. Okay, I'll admit, I used to call it Geode when I was a kid, and the reason I did that was because I thought Geodude was the dumbest name. Alright, lit the area up. Strange how Flash lights the area up for a long... whoa, hello. Hello, Charizard. I was gonna get you... I swear I was gonna get you when I started, but... when we started, Charmander seemed like a sort of a... like a cheat to get starting out. It seemed like it wasn't in the spirit of a randomizer. Maybe it was, I don't know. I felt like it wasn't. I kind of feel like if you're going to do a randomizer, you sort of need to, like, take the randomizing part and good, bad, or otherwise. I mean, if it had given me an Abra, I would have gone with that. Oh, god damn it. Why does everyone have Exeggutors? It's super effective, but does basically no damage, because its special stat is too high. Oh, god damn it. Let me guess, you're now going to use Barrage. Yep. Of course you are. God damn it. Of course it's going to use Barrage, why not? Give me 8 million text boxes to go through. I feel like I should be charging this guy in text boxes. Like, really, dude? You're gonna do this? It's like, bro, really? Really? God damn it, Kabuto, wake up. You're being got rocks thrown at you. Or coconuts. I actually don't know what he's throwing at us. Like, there's only assume his other heads. This may explain why his other heads look deformed. The only thing I can think of is that his other heads look deformed for a reason. somehow we're faster, only because we're 6 levels higher, I guess. Okay. So, other than Charizard, we haven't encountered anything yet. I'm gonna go back and heal beforehand. More Seeking. Why are there more Seeking? We already had Seeking in Mount Moon, we don't need more. Yeah. I'll probably use Repel in here, too. So I sort of want to just see what Pokemon are in here. I'm hoping it'll be something good. We're probably gonna go heal, I think, first. Even if that means we have to, go back and use Flash again. So I'm pretty sure that going through the cave is going to take more than 20 minutes. Or it might just take 10 minutes, I don't know. It's going to take a while. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'll cut this episode here, and then next time, we'll go through Dark Cave, I guess, and then, you know, we'll continue from there. Squirtle! He would be a nice Pokemon if I didn't already have a Water type. Granted, he's a terrible Water type, but hey, what are you gonna do? And I'm probably gonna need to use Repel. Part of me really wants to get a Charizard, not gonna lie. But I'm going to not do that. Because it just seems like a bad idea. Yeah, I definitely need to use Repel. But that's going to be next time, I think. So, next time, we're going to go through the rest of Dark Cave, and hopefully get to Lavender Town. See y'all later.